Hello, everybody. Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome to today's Daily Antidote of Song. So glad to see so many folks in the room. Thank you for joining us today. We are very happy to be here. I think it is day 1658, if I remember right. Maybe somebody will actually cue me. And I'm so glad you've all shown up today to sing a song. And super excited today to have in the room with us Dr. Kim Harris, who is actually going to sing today because Valya was unfortunately unable to make it today as planned. And we will, of course, reschedule Valya Levchenko, who comes in from Ukraine. So we'll have her back another time when things are better in her zone. And in the meantime, we're so grateful to Dr. Kim for showing up. So let's all wave a big thank you to Dr. Kim. Thanks, Dr. Kim, for being here on the Daily Antidote of Song today. And let's say hello to everybody out there on the Facebook stream and on the YouTube stream. We're so glad you're all here too. Let's say hi to everybody in the room. So I'm Jo Rossi, the founder of the program, and I'm coming in from New Hampshire today. We've got Dr. Kim over there coming in from Los Angeles, California. Aaron is in the Bronx helping out with tech today, and Candace coming in from Los Angeles also on tech. Thanks, gang, for being here. This entire project is definitely a giant team effort, and we're so grateful to all the people that make this happen. Hi to Bob and a bear coming in from Massachusetts. Nice to see you today. Hi to Athena in Brooklyn, reminding me, yes, in fact, I got it right. Day 1658. Thank you, Athena. Although, gosh knows, did I actually say that before or did I say something else? Because, who knows? Yeah, okay, I did. All right. Dory and Ollie coming in from Rhode Island. Great to see you. Linda on Orcas Island. Hello. David and Elsie coming in from Oakland with the dragon. Lovely to see you guys today, or the dinosaur. Pauline and William coming in from Newcastle, UK. William, we're just going to call you 100-year-old William all year long. And coming in from Victoria, British Columbia is Trish. Nice to see you today. What a great smile. Jim coming in from Maryland. Nice to see you too. Thanks for being here. And Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Susan coming in from Cincinnati, Ohio. Bob in Albany. Storm in Massachusetts. Sue in Seattle. Ruth and Clive coming in from Birmingham, UK. Glad to see you today. Julie Alexander in Ontario. Nice to have you with us. Louise in the UK. Thanks for being here. Kathy in Colorado. Gary in Mass. Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Elizabeth in California, Athena in Brooklyn, and Dick and Kathy in Victoria, British Columbia. I see Hoda coming in from British Columbia, also Carol in Connecticut, and Caroline coming in from DC. And we've still got two more folks popping in the room. I think that's Maryland and Washington State, Delhi and Nancy. Nice to see you guys. And let's all give a big wave to Dick and Kathy, regular hosts and song leaders in this room. They're in their pajamas, so they got their camera off, but we are envious of your bowls of cereal. Hi also to Annette in California. Thanks everybody so much for being here. So this week is not a theme week. Next week is going to be a ukulele week. The following week is going to be a voting week. And the week after that, we're doing a voting and peace week. Dr. Kim Harris coming in today is bringing us a jump start on voting and on peace week in some of the best ways. And we've been talking about voting in here 4 weeks because, of course, it's not a thing that starts yesterday. And so we're super excited. Kim, can you tell us which song you're going to sing to us? And let's get it rolling.
Yes, absolutely. Well, great to see everybody from coast to coast and outside of the coast and everything like that. And yep, here I am in my fake clothes because it's early. But anyway, this song, I love this song. It is a song of peace, and the melody is that beautiful Findlandia melody. I absolutely love it. And yes, you can find it in that first Rise Up Singing book. And this song just goes through my head all the time as I'm thinking of peace. So I think we've got the words in the chat. So let's sing together. Everybody take a good stretch. Make sure you are ready. Make sure that your voices are ready. Make sure mine are ready. And here we go. This is my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and ocean, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. Oh, hear my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. Oh, hear my song. Oh, hear my song. O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kim Harris, everybody. So that's a song that's very beloved here in the Daily Antidote of Song. I know we've sung it a few times, and when Dr. Kim asked me about singing it today, I said there is no such thing as too much Finlandia or too much Song of Peace or too much peace. I could sing that all day, every day. It's so beautiful. I don't remember everybody that we've sung it with, but I do remember the first time we sang it in here, it was Joe Jenks. And it was right smack dab in the middle of the worst of the pandemic. And it was just so entirely emotive to just sing about nations and about peace and about people having the same experiences in other countries that we are having here, because we were all such one globe during the pandemic. And of course, there are ways that we were not one globe during the pandemic, but many of us were having the same experience during the pandemic. Different degrees, of course, of fear and different health access challenges, of course. So, Dr. Kim, why don't you maybe share a little bit about where and how you've used that song?
Yes. Oh, I just have used it in so many different places and times. I mean, I've sung it, of course, uh, in church services, in concerts, and in after actually on the CD that Reggie and I recorded right after 9/11. We have a beautiful version of it. I mean, just the melody of it and the it's being played by Troy Messenger, who is playing it on oboe, and it is so beautiful. And it's on the Let It Shine CD that Reggie and I did together. Because right after 9/11, I was telling my students about this. I was at Union Theological Seminary, and it was the first day of class for Dr. James Cone's class on theology. And, early that Tuesday morning, and, we started hearing things, and, we all ran to the chapel, and it was just a scary morning. And there we were. And just after that time, Reggie and I recorded that CD. And so we had to put a song of peace on that CD. So,
That's beautiful.
yeah.
Dr. Kim, can you say the name of the CD again so that our tech crew can go ahead and get a link for that in the
Yes,
chat?
let it. No. What is it called? It is called.
Oh, wait. If you can't remember, we're certainly not going to know, huh?
uh, let's see. Well, you know what? I will look it up because before and so when we come back to sing that again, I will have it ready for you.
There you
But
go.
I think you said that there's going to be a week of voting and a week of peace. I said, we have got to show one of my mother's uh, videos. Now, some of you have seen my mom, Dr. Lucille Ijoy, and yes, and so she did something, of course, you see behind me where it says, I register, I vote, I must. She did a whole rap in one of her crazy kooky things that she does. So if you could show that, I look forward to seeing that. I register, I vote, I must. So go for it.
I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. It's really fundamental for the primary or general. I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. We all can stand up proud, say it softly, say it loud. I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. If you're young or if you're old, let's be counted, let's be bold. I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. We all can make a difference, we are part of the resistance. I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. Yes, you may be tired, you still have a voice. So study the ballot, just make your choice. You gotta do it, yeah, you got to do it. I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. Put on your shoes and your boots, your hat and your coat. Go out and register. Remember to vote. You must. Come on, folks. You must. Yeah. You must. You must. Call some friends, make a date. Shimmy on down and don't be late. Don't be late. This is a serious time for 3 or 4. This is serious business we can't ignore. Let's register and vote. We must. Come on, all together. Let's register and vote. We must. Come on. Let's register and vote. We must. Now listen to this part. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. Feel you moving all around, I've made a special note. You're flying in the air. Did you get a chance to vote? I register, I vote, I must. I register, I vote, I must. Come on, all my children, come on, all my old people. Get your canes, get your hat, get your gloves, get your walking stick, get your cart, get your something you push it around. Say it with me now, here we go, one more time. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I, you, he, she, they, we all must vote. I register, I vote, I must. Woo!
Woo! Okay, that was ridiculously amazing. I love your mom, like all you old people with your canes and whatever she just said. And she's like, how old? And making a rap song and like,
Mom is 93 years old now.
okay. So that's not only a lot of joy and a lot of amazing energy, but it's a real commitment and a real dedication, to cross over into so many worlds, to speak so many languages in so many ways. So let's all give it up for Dr. Joy. She's not with us today, but we all love her and we can't wait to see her again. And
Yes, 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 yes. And actually, on the week of voting, I will be in Philadelphia that week because on the 7th of November, I am giving a lecture at Villanova, and it's the Mary Lang lecture about Black Catholics. And so I'll be in Villanova. So please, if anybody's in town, come and see me. And also, they will be streaming it. So I'm looking forward to that. And yes, and I'll be there with Mom,
that's great. Well, we should try and figure out if we can get you guys in for a voting song together while you're there with Mom. And so I do want to say, because we are talking a lot about, how things affect the whole globe.
Yes.
And, we're singing a song of peace about different lands, and we're singing about voting that we know is an issue in lots of different cultures. And our song leader today was going to be coming in from Ukraine, which we know is a country that's under, a lot of siege right now, and so many other countries also under so much siege. And we just never know on any given day, what's going on in our own world or in someone else's world. So can we please all send a lot of love up right now to Valia, to Ukraine, to all of the countries that are struggling right now, whether it's with war or it's with voting issues, and sometimes those things go hand in hand, or whatever it is that's going on in anyone's individual world. Here's some love from the Daily Antidote for all of you. And Dr. Kim, I feel like the best way to keep sending that love is for you to sing Song of Peace again.
I will do it. And yes, it is on the Simplicity CD. Yes, on the Simplicity CD. You'll hear a poem that I wrote after actually going down with a group of people from Union Theological Seminary. We went down to the World Trade Center site and gave out food and blankets and socks and things like that. And when I came back from that, they said, now when you get back from doing this, you have to do something. And so that was part of what I did with Reg and I, that Simplicity CD. Okay, so a song of peace. This is my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. Oh, hear my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. Oh, Oh, hear my song. Oh, hear my song. O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. Thanks, everybody, for singing that. Wonderful to think of that song being sung in so many places all over the globe. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dr. Kim. That was so beautiful. And thank you to all of the people in pajamas or otherwise who turned their cameras on and sang along and looked at the camera and sang to the people. Like, I'm not sure that we really ever say this enough in the Daily Antidote, but your gaze from your square looking out at the people who are choosing to come and sing along with us is part of what makes this magic. It's part of what makes the community for everybody else, is to be able to see you responding and being and interacting with them by looking out at them. And so for all of you out there on Facebook and on YouTube, we hope that you just enjoyed singing with us. But for everybody who's going to watch this later, who's going to come into it at some other point of their day or days, it's really an amazing way of being able to come together in times of strife, is to look each other in the eye and to sing together. And so I'm grateful to everybody in this space. I'm going to really throw it up for Dick and Kathy, in addition to, of course, Dr. Kim, because Dick and Kathy turned their camera on and put their cereal bowls down and sang along with us. And it's so moving and really great to see your face today, gang. Thank you for being here. All right, so I think it is probably time to say goodbye, but we need to start that with thanking Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim, do you have anything else you want to say before we say goodbye today?
Thank you. I hope I see some of you in Villanova, or you can live stream that. And please make sure that you vote by mail or early or in person, all those different things. So take care, everybody. Mwah. Love you. Bye-bye.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, Dr. Kim. Thanks for being with us and for bringing the Just Right song and for bringing, of course, that ridiculously special rap from your mommy. And thank you to everybody again also for being here. Let's wave to everybody on the live stream. Say goodbye to everybody out on the live stream. That's both live streams, YouTube and Facebook. And it's a great day for everybody to look each other in the eye and wave goodbye to each single person as I say their names. So I hope you'll join me in that effort right now. Let's start. We're going to say goodbye to Aaron, running tech in the Bronx. Thank you so much, Aaron. And we're going to say goodbye to Bob and a bear in Cambridge. We're saying the bear's not made there. Okay, bear made an appearance. Dory and Ollie coming in from Rhode Island. Thanks for being with us today. Good to see you. Linda on Orcas Island. Lovely to have you in the room. I think I saw your Rise Up singing book. David and Elsie in Oakland. Thank you for being here. And Dragon, whatever you are, thanks for being here. You bring a lot of cheer. Pauline and William coming in from Newcastle. Thank you so much for being here. It's always lovely to see both of you. Lots of love to William. Jim Harkless is in the house. We always feel better when Jim is in the house. Thanks for being here, Jim. Lots of love to you. Bonnie in Boise, thank you for being here today. We love your smile. Susan in Cincinnati, also a great smile over there. Dick and Kathy, I already shouted you guys out, but you're so in my heart, and I love you guys. Coming in from Victoria, British Columbia. Bob in Albany, thank you for being here. Great to see you. And Storm in Massachusetts, thank you for being here. And we love you a lot. Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland, thanks for being here. And Sue in Seattle with a giant grin always, and I love it. Julie in Alexander. Julie in Ontario, thank you for being here today. And Annette in California, thank you. Look at all these people with beautiful smiles. I hope everybody is looking at everybody because it's just so much fun to be able to do that. Deli in Maryland, thank you for being here. Lovely to see you today. Athena in Brooklyn, thank you for reminding me that today is day 1,658 days of consecutive singing here in this program. That's pretty crazy, but lots of things are crazy. Neil in Boston, Massachusetts, thank you for being here. And what a beautiful background you just put up. I love it. Neil is like the great Insta background. Caroline in DC, thank you for being here with, I think that's a little Buddha. We could all use a lot of Buddha in our lives these days. Cricket in Maryland, thank you for being here. Ruth and Clive in Birmingham, nice to see both of you. Thank you for being here. Lovely to see you singing with us. Diane came in from Coamo, Puerto Rico. We didn't say hello to you, but now we're saying hello and goodbye all at once. Thanks for singing with us. Good to see you here. And Kathy in Colorado, there's another beautiful smile. Thank you. Kat actually turned her camera on to join us. Thank you, Kat. Nice to see you. Gary in Mass, thank you so much for also being here. Trish in Victoria, thank you for being here. Hoda in British Columbia, great to have you with us today. We got to see you some and it was lovely. Louise in Devon, UK, thank you for being here. I don't know what's behind you, but it looks very pumpkin-like, but it might be a balloon. So you're either Halloween set or your festivities set. Elizabeth in California, thanks for being here. Great to have you here. And see you. I see you turned your camera on too. Nice to see you. Candace coming in from Los Angeles, running tech for us even when she's feeling under the weather. Let's give Candace a big feel better. And Nancy in Washington State with the ever-present Irish cow. Thanks so much, gang, for being here. We can't wait to sing with you again here tomorrow in the Daily Antidote of Song. We are going to be singing with Shruti, coming in from India tomorrow. She always brings us magic and zen. So please meet us right back here tomorrow at noon Eastern. Lots of love, everybody.